Hi, welcome. Kaylee Elise here. So I wanted to go through a EFT tapping today around the concept of life being really hard or feeling super overwhelmed by life. So, as we all know, there are challenges of life. We go through ebbs and flows of life, right? There's sometimes we're feeling really good on top of the world, and sometimes it just feels like we're carrying the weight of the world on our shoulders. And it's hard to really get through the day sometimes when we feel this heaviness and we're waking up each day feeling really anxious or overwhelmed with what is going on in our life. So I love using this amazing tool, EFT tapping emotional freedom technique, which you can find out more about on my YouTube channel. I have a chat that kind of goes deeper into what this practice is, and I also have other practices pertaining to different topics as well. But today's topic is all going to be about working through and letting go some of this heaviness we might feel around life being overwhelming or life being really hard right now. So if you're new to this practice, welcome. It's so much fun. All you have to do is repeat after me and tap with me through the points. Also, if something doesn't resonate with you that I'm saying, you don't need to say it. You can say it in your own words. Sometimes when I'm tapping with other people, I just kind of put it in my own verbiage. But whatever feels most comfortable for you, just do what feels best. Definitely also this is energy work, so drink a lot of water with this practice. Take a little sip now, definitely drink some after. And we're just going to start at the top, the side of the hand, and we're just going to tap right here to kind of set up today's topic. So you can either close your eyes and tap with me and repeat what I'm saying, or you can open your eyes, whatever feels best for you. I personally love to close my eyes, so I will be closing my eyes, and you can just breathe and repeat with me while tapping on the side of the hand. Life can feel really hard sometimes. Life can feel really overwhelming sometimes. And sometimes all I want to do is quit and hide and run away from it all because it feels heavy and it feels dense and it's hard for me to process. But even though I'm feeling this way, I deeply love and accept and forgive myself. Even though life has been feeling really hard lately, and I want to give up, I deeply love and accept and forgive myself. Because I know I'm only human, and I'm trying my best with the resources that I have available. And that's all I can really ask of myself. So even though life has felt really hard lately, and it's been really hard to wake up in the morning and deal with, I deeply love and accept and forgive myself. And I can choose to believe that this is only temporary. And when there's bad, there's always good. And so it is. Inhale. Exhale. Amazing. And during the practice, if there's anything that I'm saying that you don't believe, like say for example, I'm like, I am confident, and you're like, ugh, I can't even say that. That does not sound good. What you can say instead is, I choose to believe that I am confident. I choose to believe that I'm on the way to being confident. I choose to believe that I'm on the journey of becoming more confident. So you can kind of see how that feels a little bit more comfy if you are feeling that resistance towards really claiming that confidence or anything else that I'm saying that's not resonating with, okay? So take another sip of water. Okay, beautiful. I'm going to take off my glasses because we're going to be moving through the points right now. So just follow through the points with me. If it's your first time, we are starting at the top of the head. So just repeat after me. Life is no cakewalk. And especially in our society, we are fed stories like, life is hard, you only get out what you put in, and a million other stories like this that have conditioned me to believe that I have to toil and sweat to create a life that I'm happy about. That things just don't come easy. And you know what? That's just tiring. I really don't like that belief. And I don't want life to be hard. But I can choose to see that there is a bigger picture when life seems to be really hard. I can either choose to focus on the problem to make it even bigger. Because remember, what we focus on is what expands. Or I can choose to love myself deeply and trust that this is all part of the journey. I can choose to trust that I'm a soul living a human experience. And within this human experience, I'm meant to go through polarity. I'm meant to experience all types of experiences. And it's up to me on how I label these experiences. And even though life has felt really hard, and it's probably been hard for me to see the bigger picture, I can still deeply love, accept, and forgive myself. And even if I'm not fully loving and accepting and forgiving myself, I can choose to be on the path towards loving and accepting and forgiving myself. Because life can be really hard sometimes. No matter how positive I try to be. But luckily, I have tools like this to support me in being a conscious alchemist of these heavy emotions. I have a choice every day. If I wake up feeling shitty, I can either continue just to feel shitty and go through my day, or I can turn to these amazing tools and practices. I can journal about how I'm feeling. I can tap around how I'm feeling. I can get in my body and get out of my head. And this feels really expansive. When I start to see that I have so many tools, that I can support myself when life seems to get hard. I mean, life would be cool and all if we were happy all the time. But would we truly appreciate the good if we were just happy all the time and everything was just dandy glory or whatever? No, we'd probably just be like, meh, whatever. And that's what makes life so beautiful. Because when we start to gain this emotional intelligence and start to bring more awareness to how we're feeling, and to start realizing that I have more options than just fuming in these heavy emotions, it helps me just get that breath of fresh air. Because there's always something I can do about it. And even when I'm feeling resistant towards doing anything to help me feel better, I can choose to push past that because I know that if I did one of these practices, then I would feel so much better. So instead of getting really bogged down when life feels hard, I can make a promise to myself. Every time that life feels overwhelming, I promise that I'm just going to go through these tapping points and breathe deeply. I promise that every time life gets hard, I'm going to journal about it or ask my loved ones for support. Because I know by not doing anything and just playing victim role in life, it's not going to get me where I want to be. It's not going to help me get to that desired reality that I'm working towards. And when I'm really upset, I know that my intuition goes down and my survival skills kick in, which means I get in fight or flight mode. And in that mode, I'm not able to see clear options. So even though life tends to get really hard, and sometimes I feel like I can't see a way out of it, I deeply love and accept and forgive myself. And I know I'm doing the best I can with the resources that I have available. So I'm choosing to let go of this fog and this heaviness, even if it's just a little incy bit. I'm saying goodbye. Letting go of this heaviness. Choosing to train myself to support myself by journaling or tapping or reaching out to a friend or getting in my body so that I can help transmute this heavy energy. Because I do have the resources now. And I have more clarity on how to help myself. And I'm feeling more liberated already. I am confident that I can help myself. I am confident that I can help lift this fog just even a little bit. And I'm choosing to love myself. I'm choosing to trust that I am trying my best. And I'm choosing to believe that I am worthy to do so. And so it is. I am. Deeply inhale through the nose. Exhale. If you like, you can kind of shake it out. Woo! That felt really good. If that felt good for you, this is something that you can do every day. You can come back to as many times as you like. But you can even just write your own script if none of this really resonated with you. But this is just a little bit of a, I don't know what I'm saying. I started saying something. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that made you feel lighter. This is something that you can go to as many times as you want. I also have other tappings on here if this resonated. Something that I like to do if you are doing this again, I forgot to mention this in the beginning, is it's always good to rate yourself in the beginning. Like before we do the tapping, rate yourself on a scale from 0 to 10. 10 being like, oh, I'm amazing, I feel so great. 0 being like, bleh, I don't feel good at all. So at the beginning of each tapping, rate yourself. How am I feeling? 7. And then after we do the tapping, rate yourself again and see where you're at. And I'm sure that you're going to feel a lot lighter in that scale. You're going to at least increase by one number. Remember to drink lots of water. If you are feeling overwhelmed, try this tapping as many times as you like. And be kind and gentle with yourself. We are all trying our best with the resources that we have available, and hopefully this can be another resource that you've added to your tool belt. Tool belt. Cheers. Sending so much love. If you want to follow me on Instagram, I have my Instagram handle below, my offerings below. If you want to go deeper with me, like and subscribe and check out my other videos. Bye.